Welcome everybody, it's TractorchUTE to part 3 of the Friday challenge. This baby's gonna be a good one. This will finish off our day. I will announce next Friday's challenge, or I guess it'll be this Friday's challenge at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Here we go. In the lower left hand corner is the red Protoss being played by Smowton. Smowton will be the red Protoss. In the bottom right hand corner is the blue Protoss, and I am honored. This man is part of Team TCHUTE, Team TractorchUTE, his SONTHEEVES. I love it. Here we go. He is already asking the race there. It is toss versus toss. I can tell you right now, both these guys are gold league in this match here, so this should be a fairly interesting battle. Let's get this baby going. There we go. Pylon going out for Smowton. It does like SONTHEEVES is going to go right for the scout right off the bat here after he drops his pylon. So he's going to get the early scout off. There we go. Smowtown's going to make his scout all the way over there as well. Let's speed this baby up until we get into a game. I always hate watching the early game when it's not in 2 times. There we go. Forcing those units out with the chrono boosts are both these guys. So very well done like that. SONTHEEVES is going to get himself up into the base here. There he goes. He does see the gateway go down with the pylon, so does know that there is no forge coming down early there. Should make him feel pretty good, knowing he's not going to get cannon rush, nor is he going to end up seeing any cannons at the ramp early there. He does say no, not entirely sure why. Maybe because he almost ended up losing that probe there. That probe still causing a little bit of harassment there. Second gateway does look like it's going to go down for Smowton there. There he goes. Does end up doing that here. And he is hiding out here, so maybe looking to plant down the proxy, or maybe run a little bit of harassment, or make sure he's not going to get fast expoed. Down the other end here, it does look like Smowtown's just going to hang out at the bottom there. Not entirely sure why he doesn't want to scout, or maybe he's just waiting until they get a little bit further in here so we can kind of see what his opponent chooses to do. There we go. He is expanding right. This man has some balls. He is going, we got to slow this down. I'm going to enjoy this, baby. He's going to expand right in the natural. I love it. This is ballsy here. Our last 2 games, they did end up winning, and for that I give my respect. But both of them did actually end up expanding in the second closest mineral field there. Of course, it all counts towards the Friday challenge, but I love the fact we're finally going to see one planted right below his opponent. So hopefully this works out for him here as the Forge and Cybercore finally end up coming out there. It does start the Z-Lot at top round. I'm actually kind of curious, does Smowton see any of this? No, he has absolutely no idea that expansion is down there. So he is going to be in for a very big surprise. Very smart. SONTHEEVES is going to plant down some cannons there. That will help him out quite a bit here. He is chasing that probe out of the base here. I don't know if he's going to want to chase him all the way out of the base, as he does realize that that probe will end up crossing right through that expansion. Even though he will have cannons up, he probably wants to keep it hidden as long as he can. And there he did end up backing him up, so doesn't want to chase him all the way. Maybe he's hoping that he goes to plant a proxy or something. So I think that's a very smart move by SONTHEEVES here. Here he goes. He is still long distance mining here. There we go. We got that out here. All he's got to do is start chrono boosting out. Like I say, he's only going to get 3 workers, and I'm very curious how far he gets with the workers, whether or not he's saturated it up or just gets the 3 workers and ends up leaving it at that. There we go. 3rd cannon going down. Obviously he doesn't want to expend too much on planting cannons down at the natural there. All right, not the natural. The natural to his opponent if he was red. There we go. He's getting warp gate technology out here. Is actually doing a probe transfer here. So he is actually going to do that way rather than elect to spend money. Oh, he is spending money on more probes as well. So he's electing to get quite a bit out of there. Did build the Mothership Core over here. Mothership Core is going to get in there nice and early. Could be a little bit of trouble for Smowton here. But he does have a stalker finally on the field here. So very well done. And SONTHEEVES backs off accordingly there. Might actually end up getting scouted at this point in time if the stalkers elect to chase him down the ramp here. We'll soon find out here. They are... No, he's not going to. He's going to stay in the base there. There we go. He is chasing down those probes. So finally, he might actually end up getting exposed unless he chooses to turn these probes around. I'm very curious what SONTHEEVES does. Yes, he does, of course. Very smart move, but of course, that's got to make his opponent a little bit weary and wonder what the heck is going on there. Mothership Core going in for some more. He does have the cannons down here to fend this off. Here he goes. Did he end up actually seeing that when he went down there? Yes, he did. So he knows the base is down there at this point in time. And as somebody that sees that, you're probably pissed off. In all honesty, if anything, you are pissed off your opponent has expanded below you because you know that he's basically slapping you with his you know what. And that's essentially what we're seeing here. So now he's got to figure out how he wants to get down this ramp. Those 3 cannons alone are going to be big trouble. He has managed to get enough workers on there, more than enough workers. Going to continue to shoot away with that Mothership Core, basically trying to draw these units down here as 3 cannons with the Mothership Core. Oh, photon overcharge. Very smart. Very smart move by SONTHEEVES there, continuing to keep that harassment on here. And it does look like Smowton is trying to get down there, but realizing it's probably a stupid move. He's going to wait for that photon overcharge to finish, wait till he gets a bit more of an army because he knows the cannons are down there at the same time here. He is really pumping out pumping out units for some reason. Elected not to go with warp gate technology. I'm a little bit curious as to why he is not going with warp gate technology. Here we go, getting 2 more gates down, giving us a total of 7 gateways. So very well done by SONTHEEVES, doing very good macro games so far, getting a lot of pylons around there. So he's doing a very good job so far. Let's take a look here. We'll start with APM. I'm kind of curious. We do have 91 to 38. Obviously, SONTHEEVES is a grandmaster. When you are part of Team TractorchUTE, you automatically get a skill boost. So very well done. I'm just kidding. Both these guys are gold players, not grandmaster, but either way, very good APM coming out of here. Taking a look at our units tab here, we do have the 7 Zealots, 7 Stalkers, 1 Mothership Core, to the 2 Stalkers, 2 Sentries, 1 Mothership Core, but a lot of cannons. Good force field at the bottom of the ramp here. We'll end up getting all 3 of these Zealots trapped down here. Should end up taking out all of them there without losing 1 cannon. So very good move. Oh, actually, did he end up losing? No, he did not lose a cannon. Lost the Mothership Core there. So that is a fairly good kill for Smowton here. But either way, now we have 4 cannons on the map here. So he's really fending them off at the very bottom of the ramp here. And at the same time, he's fending them off to 1 base, which is where he's coming out really far ahead in this game. Is he keeping them to 1 base, realizing he can really only go gateway units and can go very few Robo or Stargate units there on 1 base. So he's doing an excellent job of keeping that contained on. And I think that's what he's thinking, and that's why he's expending the money on the cannons, because he knows his opponent's only on 1 base, so he can afford to spend that money. He's also expanding at the same time, so very well done by SONTHEEVES. Has all 7 gateways down here, has them all selected there. Twilight Council is there as well. Did he end up warping in down here? No, do not see a warp in down here, but does actually have 3 Stalkers and 1 Sentry, so I don't know if he's going to want to start putting more units on the field. Does have 5 cannons, which is pretty deadly with the 2 pylons guarding that. Will start attacking from the bottom ramp here. Does have the vision up there with the Mothership Core, so very well done there. Very smart. He is staying out of range, so they will bring the Stalkers around the other side here. In all honesty, I think he's really pissing his opponent off at this point in time. His opponent can't move, does end up drawing the units that weren't on a hold position or were sit back there. Almost gets a Mothership kill there, so I'm kind of curious whether or not he's going to start warping units in fairly quick here down the other end, as the 7 gateways aren't really building a whole lot, as he is spending most of his money on these cannons and that there, but does end up warping a couple more here. So now has 8 Stalkers on the field here, and like I say, still keeping his opponent to 1 base. The opponent is going Immortal, very smart. Definitely a very good move. Will help him get out of the base, hopefully at some point in time. Probably wants to get it up to 2 or 3 Immortals at the very least before he elects to move out here. Still has a lot of minerals and a lot of gas here, but at the same time, he's going to fall way behind in the income here. As we can see, they're actually a lot closer than I thought they would be. Only up by about 100 and a bit of gas. So wow, so a lot closer than what I thought there. But like I say, he's not putting a whole ton into probes. He only has 10 working probes on minerals down here. Is getting some Zealots in that army as well here. Doesn't have Zealots legs though. Does have the Twilight Council, but doesn't have Blink either. So are we going to go Dark Shrine? No, we're actually going to get into a Stargate. So fairly interesting choice by SONTHEEVES here. Either way, he's really doing a good job here, keeping his opponent contained down there. His opponent does have a fairly hefty army though. Does have the 7 Zealots, the 1 Immortal, and the 15 Stalkers, so very high on the Stalker count. At the same time, does not have warp gate technology. I think that's really what's killing him. I do not know how in the hell you get, and I don't know why I didn't think this, how do you get in the Gold League and not have warp gate at the 12-minute and 40-second mark? Realistically, you got to have that out every game as a Protoss. I don't think I've seen any good games where you don't, like any good players that don't get warp gate technology. So I'm very, very surprised. There we go with the heavy Zealot count. I would imagine Zealot legs might end up getting researched, but no, he actually isn't. He's going into a bit of a Void Ray build. Fairly interesting. I thought he might have gone into an Oracle Harass just to draw his opponent out and try and get up the ramp. But either way, Void Ray will do the same thing as well. TractorchUTE is a great caster, right? I appreciate the shout out, SONTHEEVES. You are hilarious. I love stuff like this. People that are laid back and like to do stuff like this. And I always appreciate anybody out there who wants to mention my name or my channel or share it around with your friends. Definitely appreciate it. Let them know, you know, if you can. They submit any games to me, I almost guarantee I'll end up getting that game casted. I'm not overly quick at doing it, as you can see. Usually I'm good for videos each day, but we've just been doing so much lately as a family. Been out and about here and there, out of town, in town, out the lake, you name it, you know. So I do apologize for the missed days I have experienced, but like I say, the Friday casting will make sure Friday challenges go up every day. Wednesday is Silver League Superheroes. I don't quite have a name for the rest of the days. I want to come up with a name for all 7 days and continue the cast 7 days a week. But I'll slowly come up with 7 variety of games. I really need some more submissions. Once I start getting a good variety of submissions, I come up with a different type of casted game. each day of the week there. Like I say, Wednesdays and Fridays are booked up, but I'll figure out the rest once I start getting this channel going with a few more submitters there. Let's speed this baby up to 2 times, as it does look like, really, he is just cock-slapping his opponent like you wouldn't believe here. SONTHEEVES has expanded again. Wow. Like, this is absolutely unbelievable. So now has 4 bases on the field here. His opponent sitting on 1 base. He's almost getting mined out. I would have to imagine he's going to move out. He is going to try the drop down at the bottom here. I don't think that's the best of it. He does drop down there. There's the photon forward charge. Wow. Just making his opponent look ridiculous here. The 4 zealots are huddled in the corner like the 4 little gay guys at the dance, the high school dance. Wow. Look at that there. They're all going to get massacred here. Each one of them go down there and taking some shots off from the high ground there. Too many cannons are going to be there. Not going to do a whole lot of good there. Is it drawing out each unit he can. Each unit he can kill here. Oh, what's his name again? Smowton there. Each unit he kills really does hurt him, as he is only sitting on 1 base, so needs every little mineral he can get, and units worth of minerals here. Does have that warp prism loaded up again with 3 zealots and 1 stalker. Does basically block him off there, keeps him trapped there. Warp prism looks like he's given up. He's got this warp prism just sitting there doing nothing. Wow, does get him out of there. I thought the warp prism was actually going to die, as it did sit there for a while. Now sees the expansion over here. Must be feeling like a little bitch right now, as he is really surrounded by a lot of expansions here. There we go. He does move up and down there. Does end up shielding off that round. Does blink down to the low ground here. Don't know if this is the best of moves here, but he will try it anyways here. He's got to try something to get out of the base here. He will end up losing all those stalkers here. Doesn't have much left at this point in time. Loses everything there. Warps in a lot more stalkers. Does SONTHEEVES to back this up here. And this could be the GG here, as it does look like he's going to lose the rest of these units to the cannon fire and the sick micro job of SONTHEEVES here. There we go. Takes out the last stalker. Says sigh. That must be the biggest damn sigh I've ever seen, because that was one of the biggest cock slappings I've ever seen. Appreciate it. SONTHEEVES, thank you for being part of Team Tractorchute. All right, my condolences to Smowton. My congrats to SONTHEEVES. I will announce the Friday challenge for the 3rd time, and it is going to be all you can build for offensive units is the 2 specialty units out of whichever team you are. If you are Terran, you are going Ghost/Raven, the easiest in my opinion. If you're Protoss, you are going to go Templar, Templar/Mothership Core. That is going to be a tough one, but I think the Zerg may be the toughest, although you might argue with me, as Infestors are very strong with all the different stuff they can do. So it will be Infestors/Viper if you are Zerg. I will leave you with this. If blue's your favorite color, don't tell anybody, because yellow's the boss tonight. Thanks so much for watching. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.